Khalil, you went to Thailand for this camp, man, and prepared there, and it seems like it may have been a life-changing journey. But how did you get out there? Why did you end up going to Thailand?
The main reason was after the Johnny Walker fight, I realized, like, in the clinch, man, I had nothing. You know, like, obviously he was big, he was tall, strong, everything. But when I watched it from, like, a technical, you know, like, perspective, I saw, like, damn, I got shut down. You know what I mean? Like, I was strong. Everything that I had learned from MMA coaches or whatever in the clinch, it didn't click. Not that it didn't work, it just didn't click. So I had some free time. I was kind of down in my spirits. So I'm like, I've always wanted to be in Thailand, so I went there to go learn some techniques.
That's awesome. What's the experience been like? I mean, I think you're a Vegas guy. You got the Performance Institute. You got several top gyms with amazing training partners. So what is it about Thailand that would you say is better or that's been valuable to you?
One thing that drove me to go there too was I knew a couple guys from the States that had been to Thailand before, like Chaz Mulkey, and he hung out with like Kevin Ross, like those Can't Stop Crazy guys, you know. And something about their discipline, before they would train, they would run, you know, and then they'd come and hit the bag and kick pads and stuff like that. But that's just how they did things, and I was like, they got that from somewhere. I know, like, and I knew they went to Thailand, so I was like, maybe there's something about that place that just brings out this certain, like, hunger and discipline within fighters. So, yeah, man, I wanted to go there. I wanted to get a taste of that because I needed to pick myself back up after that loss. You know what I mean? And like, I couldn't rely on anybody to be like, oh, it's okay, you'll bounce back, all this stuff. Like, I had people that were very supportive, but like internally I had to bring myself back up. You know, I had to find something for myself, and that's been a dream to go there. So I went there and I found it. Yeah. What's
the experience been like? I mean, I've been following you on social media, and the pictures and stuff you've been posting are amazing. It looks, you know, very Spartan kind of lifestyle. It's different than being, like I said, in the PI or something like that. But what's the experience been like?
So I went to this gym, Pet Yindi, and I chose that place because they had the highest level fighters, but their facility was also pretty like PI-esque. They had like a hot tub, ice bath, things like that. So that was cool. But the experience itself is like eat, sleep, train. You know, it's like that's it. Everybody there wants to train. They can't help but training. So in the morning, it's just like grab breakfast, train, grab lunch, train, you know, take a nap, train again. And there's just something about that place that it brings that out of you. But the people are amazing, very welcoming. Thailand is known as like the land of smiles. So everybody's just welcoming, happy, you know, like joking around a lot. Training is a lot of the guys, like, it's very serious training, but they have so much fun with it. And so it brought a new perspective to just my love for what I do. I was able to embrace that other than just like constantly like, you know, the grind, as everybody says. And there's a different way to grind. You can grind and enjoy every bit of it. So I was able to pick that up and, you know, and take that. And also just like being in Phuket too. I was in Bangkok for a long time, then I went to Phuket, and it's like a beautiful island. There's animals, there's elephants, there's monkeys, there's beaches and motorbikes, and you know, so like after training there's a lot of freedom for like just like exploring your mind, your spirit, relaxation. There's a lot of things in one country, man, and it's really good for the spirit, I think.
It's funny that you use the word spirit because you know, I noticed that you had posted like words of wisdom and stuff like that on social media. So as I'm following your journey, it seems like you went there for clinch technique, but I feel like it's been like some kind of, has it been kind of a spiritual journey for you?
Yeah, it's been a very spiritual journey, man. Like, I've always been a spiritual guy. Like, I've always just like explored many different religions and practiced and just in order to find just my own spiritual connection within. So being there, I met some friends that introduced me to, like, you know, like the Thai amulets are really popular there. They collect these and they like bring good luck and fortune and all of these things, and they're really big on a lot of the Buddhism. And so the temples are beautiful, handcrafted by these monks. It's like walking in the street and seeing monks, you know, like there's just something about that. It just like, you feel a little bit different. So yeah, I was able to really get some peace, man, some inner peace, some inner clarity. yeah, and picked up just like regular practice of meditation and training. Just good, man.
That's cool. Yeah. So I guess is this going to be part of your routine moving forward? Do you think Thailand will be a part of your future? It's training camps and such.
Yeah. So when I went to Phuket, and I just went to give Tiger just a try. You know, like it's world famous Tiger Muay Thai. And I was like, okay, I'll give it a few days, and if it doesn't work, then maybe I'll fly back to the States for this camp. And I got there, and I just saw like there's like 60 guys on the mat. You got packs of guys from like Russia and Chechnya and like all these guys that you never really like heard of, but they are top level, you know? So the MMA, the grappling, everything was great there, on top of having just solid Muay Thai. So, and the Hickman brothers are amazing. So I think, yeah, I could be there for a long time, man. I definitely wanted to go there and set my roots there for sure.
That's awesome, man. It seems like it's been a great build up to the fight. Now we get to the fight. What's the feeling like ahead of time? What do you think about the matchup itself with Eric?
I've said it before, like I love the matchup. Like I've seen all of Eric's fights, met him in person, all these things, but I can't really speak too much on what type of matchup it'll be. I try to think about it all the time, just in order to give you guys something to, you know what I mean, to play off of. But I think that we're both very strong competitors, man. I think that we both are going in there like hungry, you know, coming off losses. You know, with great potential. You know what I mean? The both of us, it's such, in my opinion, such an equal matchup in a lot of areas that I just like. I'm very excited myself to see how it all plays out. And yeah, I'd like before I used to be. I'm still hungry to compete and still want to win, and that's always the focus. But I think this time around, I'm like, man, I love this shit. Like I love this. You know, I love what I do. So. That's something that I think is also exciting with this matchup. Is like I love what I do, and I'm gonna do it to the best of my abilities. And yeah,
I wonder. I mean, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but just in sensing, I feel like almost like this is like a fresh start, like a renewed vigor or something, a passion. Do you feel like this is like a new chapter in your career, a new chapter in your life?
I would like it to be. You know, like I want to fight and win consistently. You know, like my career is, I say it all the time, it's been up and down. Sometimes they're like, he's on, he's off, he's on, he's off. And I'm really ready to just be on, you know, and stay consistent and even put out the same type of performances so that, like, you know, they can be like, oh, this is his style, you know, because anyway, yeah, man, I think that it's a good start. It's a good new start, yeah, for sure.